Hi friends, this is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Oakland County, Michigan. I'm an A7 size girl in an A2 size world, and today I'm going to be making an A2 size card. Let's Chat is a brand new stamp set, super cute, along with this Notes of Nature. I wanted to show you this Notes of Nature. I don't think we're going to end up using it. Love the stamp and this one. Also the Quiet Meadow. For this background, I don't think we're going to use it, but let's start with this Let's Chat. We're going to start with a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 piece of basic black, scored in half to make a regular size card base. Let's score that really quickly. Make it nice and neat. Then we have a piece that is 4 3/4. Oh my goodness, that's not true. 4 by 5 1/4 of bubble wrap. Very nifty. Next to the black, I think it looks great, almost as great as Berry Burst. Time Warm Worn Tight. We're going to emboss this. I like mine straight, so I'm going to make sure that it is straight. Easy peasy sketch today, but I think it's really fun. You're going to have to forgive me. I was watching a mixed media video while I was coming up with this sketch. So, it could be a little bit more mixed media than you guys looking. Just has a lot of texture, let's put it that way. All right. Add this, perfect, and we will take this out. Love this particular embossing folder. It has tons of texture, lots of type back there. Love it. All right, so we will just add some Stampin' Seal, and we'll just roll it down. Well, maybe. Oh heavens, my Stampin' Seal came off. I normally use Stampin' Seal Plus because it is easier for me. But I do have some of this left, so we will use this as far as it will take me. And you really... Well, it didn't take me very far today, so let's just glue it, shall we? On the edges, we'll do some whoop-de-woos. There we go. And I want to make sure this is right side up. There we go. And I think that I am going to use Bubble Bath on the inside as well to write on. I think it's an easy color to write on with the black pen or whatever, so I'm not going to do white for the inside of this particular card. Okay, now I am going to take a piece of basic white, and I cannot stress enough that you're going to need a stamp platform for this particular set, especially if you're going to do it, especially if you're going to stamp this in black. Any dirt color, I can't stress enough that you're going to want a stamp platform. If you have a Stamparatus, that's great. If you have a Misty, that's great. If you have a Tim Holtz thing, that's wonderful. If you have a Stamp-A-Majig, that will work as well. All right, so I'm just going to place mine. This is a half of a card, you know, about 5.5 by 4.5, and I'm going to cut it down. And the reason I'm going to tell you this is because it depends on how you lay it out. Depends on how big it's going to be. Going to just stamp that, realizing that we're going to use this piece right here, like this, and then this handle is going to go how you wish. I liked it like this. So you can tell, it depends on if you want to go here, it just really depends. So, get an extra piece of paper, an extra quarter of a sheet, and stamp. This is going to take me about 3 times to stamp it. especially in a dark color like black. Let me just scooch this out of the way. There we go. And we'll just ink this up really well. This is VersaFine Clear Nocturne ink. And I'm going to give that a good rub down. Do you see? The darkest ink here is going to leave some non-perfect. And I want mine to be absolutely black. If that doesn't matter to you, then no. You have to have it. You have to stamp it more than once. I'm just saying. You will tell. So just grab yourself a platform of some kind, even the Stamp-A-Majig. If you have nothing else, I understand. They're kind of expensive, but a Stamp-A-Majig is relatively inexpensive, about $13, and you can do it that way. I think you can still get them at Joann's, I think, or at least I saw them a couple years ago. It's been a while. This is really a must-have tool, I think. All right, we're going to clean this up. Lots of black on that one. We're going to add, now we have two different ring-a-ding-ding things. This one says, hey, I really like this. This would be for a much bigger card though. Look, if we added it maybe here, like this, and then added our thing here, I just think it would be for a much larger area than what I want to do. Does that make sense? So I really like this hay. I think it's great. I like the ring-a-ding-ding, but I also like this one as well. And let's do the curly Q so we know where it's at. And I'm just going to place it here and kind of place it where I think I want it. And I kind of want it off the hook like this. So I'm just going to make it that way. And you could always do, well, if you wanted it on the hook, I don't know how you, I guess you could do it. I just don't, I think it's better off the hook. So these old time stamps. And you want it on the black part and not on the white part. There you go. We'll ink this up again. There we go. And this one really did not take that much inking. Just one time. And that was all. Easy peasy. You can do two, of course, but I don't think it was needed. And oops, there we go. Then we have this one, which I want to set off the hook like that. There we go. And we're just gonna dab, 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 making sure this is all inked. If I can see some white on it, then it's not all inked. So I'm gonna really ink it up. Press it down, give it a good firm press. Not so bad. One little area, it did the same thing last time, so that area is for me, so I just know I have to ink that up double. Might be how I ink my stamps up too. I'm gonna press that area really good. There we go. Excellent. And each time it's gonna be a little bit different, so cut big, and then cut it down. All right, next we are going to grab our, I can't tell you what this is called right now, trimmer, our Stampin' trimmer. And we're going to cut this down, giving it just a little bit of an outline. You'll see this one here, just a little bit. And I am not going to measure at this point. I'm just going to see how, kind of where I can get it to. Does that make sense? I want to leave a little bit at the bottom, but not too much. And I can see where I'm cutting with the track. And I'm just cutting it down. Let me tell you what mine ends up being. Okay, mine ends up being 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. So an inch difference, 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. This one is a lot more square. I have a little bit more room up here. Now look, can you tell? I didn't let it dry enough, but that's fine. This one is 3 1/2 by 3 5/8. So I like the square better, but whatever works. All right, then we're going to take a piece of this bubble bath is not it, Berry Burst, and we're going to make it about the same size. So it was 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. There we go. Just like that. Have it just like that. What do you think? Now, here's where we can make our texture come to life. Did some stamping on this. I just wanted to see what would work, so I don't think I would do all of this, but the field notes looks really great right here. Do you agree? I like this one a lot. Then this part of the field note looks excellent. And then this is Quiet Meadow right here. Makes it a really nice texture. So let me show you on this one the great texture it gets. Okay. Now, if you are patient enough, you could put this hello in a row or all over if you wanted to. And let me just show you. You would really only need to do it, you know, at the top and on the side. We can do that. Or we could add some texture this way. So we're going to do it both ways. We are going to, give me 1 second, sorry. We're going to ink this side up, and then we're going to stamp the hello on the other side. This is a waffle flower mat. I don't know what it's called, stencil mat or magic mat of some kind. And then this is the square what do I want to say? Stencil mask thingamajig. All right, I have a brand new brush here, so I'm going to need to really beef that up. And then on the other side, we'll do the hello, giving it some visual texture, like I said. Love it. And then, look at that. That looks great, doesn't it? I'm going to take it and clean this off. Red's going to stain no matter what, but that's okay, and especially on a white background. I think I will use my Stampin' Spray, my mist. Stampin' Mist, I think it's called. And it actually has got that off really well. Look at this. Pretty good. Good job. So, if you get it off there quickly enough, it will not run. All right, let's try this. And here we go. Oh, there we go. So we have this, which is pretty cool. What do you think? Let's try it out on our sheet here. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. What do you think? That looks great, actually. All right, let's do the hellos. Thank you for being with me while we're doing this, because I like my hellos straight, so I'm kind of nervous. But we're gonna go random, and you know how I am with random. I'm not so great. Not so great at random. Where is that? There we go. All right, so we're going to start with hello, 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 go up there, and I like to keep mine straight, but we'll see. Go random. Like I said, it's just not for me. I'm not good at it. There we go. I think that's all we need to do. Look at all that extra juicy ink that I got all over myself. All right, so let's see what we like better. Here we go. So we got this hello, 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 which I kind of like. Hello, hello, hello. And then we're going to put a high right here in a circle. Or do you like the dots? What do you think about this Field Notes one? Here's Field Notes again. Look at all that great texture right there. You are in charge, so I am going to choose this one, and I think we're going to pop it up. So, whoopsie, I almost did the wrong one, like this, I think. I'm just going to add some glue in a haphazard way. There we go. Just giving it a little border. I actually started out by making this. Let me see where I found my other one. Let's set this to the side so I don't get it misplaced. Here we go. I actually started out making it like this. And then I realized that would be so much better. I do like the square more. So when you're stamping it out, see what you can make it as a square. I chose, if I would have just gone a little bit taller, I think it would have worked. Look at how tall mine is there. All right, now, here we go. There we go. Now, let's get this off. Let me just, if you don't mind, I'm going to just clean up my hands really quickly with the Stampin' Mist and Stamp. I don't want to get this all over. And it's a good way to get, you know, looks like I have a very red thumb, so. All right, I don't want to get it all over my project here, which is really pretty. Do you love the colors? I personally love the colors, and I got it from this. It's from the one that all the cut up strips of paper. All right, dimensionals. And I'm just going to take a couple strips of these. Like that. This should work perfectly. Like this. And like this. Here we go. Take those off. I'm going to put it over. Whoops. A little bit of glue right there will hopefully make up for it by, let's grab a circle. This should work. And my little itty bitty high. Oh, so cute. All right, so here we go. Here's the question of the day. Whoopsie. Do we use, oh nuts, friends, me and reds, I'm telling you. I just cleaned off my fingers. You saw that, right? We did it on camera. Oh heavens. Oh heavens. All right. So look at this teeny tiny circle die in Essentials, Nested Essentials. Look at that! Isn't it cute? All right, let's see how it looks. So I'm not really in love with using white, but I think the high will get lost. Hi, what do you think? Isn't it cute? Now, we could make it a little bit bigger. Add on to it. Add on a little berry burst on the edge. Let's do that. Yeah. Get the next one up. Right, let me just see if this one's going to fit or if I'm going to have to get another piece out. No. All right, get another piece out. There we go. And let's wonky it up a little bit, not put it straight. Oh, see, almost crazy Amanda here. There we go. Nested Essential dies. There we go. That looks cute. Yeah, off for sure. Okay. Oh, I'm really hating the fact that my Stampin' Seal did not like me. That's not where I wanted that, huh? Well, I guess that's where we're going to put it because I put glue down. I wanted it off just a little bit like that. Actually, I wanted it on this side. Let's take this off. We will use a piece of just like that. We'll use an eraser, adhesive eraser, which I found at the dollar store. I can't imagine that it's a really good quality, but I guess if you need it, right? You'll have to let me know if the dollar store has a good quality adhesive eraser, because they are, well, they're important. All right, let's just All right, and then we're going to double up or use a larger, thicker strip. Let's see, where is this going to have to go? Almost like that. No, I guess we're not going to have to use this strip after all. Maybe just on this side. Because really, we'll just put it on top. If I can find some dimensionals. Here we go. Put it on top of this. Just like that. Oh, it's so cute. Let me know what you think. A simple sketch. Cute card. Do you think? I think it's adorable. All right, so the lessons we learned today. Choose your, never mind, I can't even think what it's called. What is this called? Texture. Right? Stamp twice. And do a wonky circle. Cute little high card. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much, friends.